you all should know. But have we done a topic of Aham Brahmasmi? Let us start. Sip Sachib, Sip Premchandji, Sip Atmanand, Sip Aham Sip. Sip Alak, Anand, Anil, and Shivoham. Sip Chotwani, Ashwin, Atman Revati, Bliko, Sip Bliss, Chidanand, Deepatma, Gigi, Sip Harshal, iPhone, Kamalji, Krishna, and Lakshmi. Sip Siraj, Rajanand, Parvatiyama, Partha, Rajanand. Sip Rekha, Rumataji, Sip Prakash, Sadanand, Samatma, Sadlanand, and Siba. Sip Siji, Jyoti, Manisha, Sita, Siva, Soham, and Sukhi. Sip Viresh, Yogini, and Aham Brahma. Aham Brahma, we are talking of Aham Brahmasmi today. So interesting. You know that we are blessed to get these interesting topics, and these topics have deep meaning. Let us get into action. Administrator, our first question is Sachib. Yes, Sachib.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivoham.
Guruji, getting free from the body, mind, and getting enlightened ego, falling the ego, remaining in the subconsciousness, complete surrender, always tip on the lip
What is Aham Brahmasmi first?
that I am Sip, realization of that I am Sip, I'm a divine soul.
I am Brahman.
Yes.
Aham Brahmasmi,
I am
Aham
Sip.
Brahman.
I am God. I am
Okay, I
part
am
of
God.
I am wave. I am
I
wave.
am God.
Part of the
Actually,
ocean.
right? Actually, direct translation is I am God.
Yes.
Huh?
And everyone around me is God. So everyone is Sip.
So what steps lead to that?
Getting free from the body, mind, and getting enlightened. Ego to get enlightened. Drop of ego.
You're
Once
not
the
using you're not using your favorite answer.
Niti Tattvamasi.
प्रेमचंद जी आपका हमेशा आंसर एक ही होता है आज जब आंसर वो होना चाहिए वो आप
नहीं,
गलत
मैं
बोल
वो
रहे हैं
देने वाला था, बट वो आपको मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रहा था, क्योंकि फिर मैं बोलूंगा तो आप कहेंगे वही मैं बार बार बोलता हूँ.
Okay, so anything you want to add to that now?
So also apart from that, being realization that I'm nothing, which means we are everything. Once we realize that we are nothing, then we can dilute ourselves into God, and we have to completely dilute into Sip.
Actually, this Aham Brahmasmi is one of the highest steps in spirituality, and for people to understand that is a
Also,
lot.
this requires sadhana, which is very important, which I feel is also part of a step.
Okay, good start. Premchand ji, Atmanand, Shivoham, Siri, Sukhi. We have 5 more opinions. Yes, please.
Shivoham Gurudev.
Shivoham Premchand ji.
My question, answer, discussion, it is related to yesterday's topic.
Yes.
Please listen. Yes, I say God as universal consciousness is separate. Theory of our spiritualism is based on the thought human life is a yoni. Means unite with divine. Who unites and to whom unites? Over life and part of 2 different ingredients. One is Jivatma, which is in each and every one is different. It is not one and same. The second is Atma, which is Sip, which is everywhere and in each and every one it is the same. Jivatma has 5 ingredients: body, mind, intellect, consciousness, that is storehouse, and ego. Jivatma realizes neti tattvamasi. Not Sip realizes. Sip is not going to realize anything. Jivatma realizes neti tattvamasi. What neti? She says, I am not body. Who says Jivatma? I am not mind. Who says Jivatma? I am not ego. Who says Jivatma? When step by step the Jivatma realizes, then ultimately it realizes that what is left, and what is left is he. He means Sip. So until and unless Sip, we are a drop, not an ocean. If we do not consider separate, then there are no you do meditation, jap, spiritualism. How long I will continue to say, I am Premchand, I am Premchand, I am Premchand? Will I be Mother Chand? The based on our all spiritualism is first concept was of moksha and in mukti and not mukti. It was based on four pillars of Sanatan Dharma, Dharma, Arth, Kam, Moksha. नैतिक और धार्मिक रहते हुए अर्थोपार्जन करें और कामनाओं को आवश्यकता के अनुसार नियंत्रित करें, मोक्ष की प्राप्ति होगी। इतना ही फर्क है। मोक्ष मृत्यु के उपरांत मिलता है और मृत्यु जिसे आत्म साक्षात्कार कहते हैं वो जीवित अवस्था में मिलता है। ऑल थॉट्स आर बेस्ड ऑन वन थिंग, जीवात्मा एंड आत्मा आर डिफरेंट। जीवात्मा ही जन्म लेती है, आत्मा जन्म नहीं लेती। कृष्ण ने कहा है अर्जुन तू युद्ध कर, ये सब मरे हुए हैं। तो कौन मरे हुए हैं? जीवात्मा मरे हुए हैं। आत्मा तो अजर अमर अविनाशी कृष्ण भी कहे और हम भी कह रहे हैं। तो फिर मरता कौन है? जीवात्मा। तो जीवात्मा ही हमें सिखाती है कि ये बॉडी बेकार है, शरीर बेकार है, मन बेकार है। तब हमें रियलाइज होता है कि वही है जो कुछ है। वो कौन है? नेति नेति तत्वमसि। तो इसलिए जीवात्मा के बिना, इसलिए ऑल थॉट इज बेस्ड ऑन टू पार्ट्स, जीवात्मा एंड आत्मा। जीवात्मा हर आदमी में अलग अलग है। अब आपको जो आप उचित समझे।
नहीं, आपका कहना बिल्कुल सही है, कौन गलत कह सकते हैं। लेकिन आपने ये भी कहा कि अंत में हमें मोक्ष पाना है।
हाँ, तो उसके रियलाइज करने के लिए हमें पतंजलि को मानना पड़ेगा। हमें मतलब बॉडी बॉन्डेज के सिद्धांत छोड़ने पड़ेंगे।
आप किसको
छोड़ने के बाद
प्रेमचंद जी आप क्या कह रहे हैं? ये अलग है और वो अलग है, लेकिन आप ये भी कह रहे हैं कि अंत में दोनों को एक होना है, ये भी तो आप कह रहे हैं।
हाँ, तो एक होना है तो दो हैं, ये भी तो एक होंगे। मैं यही कह रहा हूँ कि दो हैं।
बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हैं आप।
वन प्लस वन इज इक्वल टू वन, मगर वन माइनस वन इज इक्वल टू माइनस। तो वो
प्रेमचंद
तो
जी,
दो होंगे जब भी तो एक होगा।
आप
अगर
बिल्कुल
अगर
सही।
what is meant by yoni? You divine will unite with divine. Who will unite with divine?
Obviously the one who is not yet united, ना, जो अभी जो मुमुक्षु है, जो जिज्ञासु है, वही तो करेगा। जो
So who
जीवात्मा
will
है,
unite with divine?
आप जीवात्मा की बात कर रहे हैं ना। तो जीव आत्मा में जीव मरेगा, आत्मा नहीं मरेगी ना।
आत्मा सिर्फ नहीं मरेगा, आत्मा तो जीवात्मा है। जीवात्मा मरती भी है, जन्म भी लेती है और अपने कर्मों के अनुसार उसको भोगती भी है।
मैं ओनली आपको एक पॉइंट देना चाहता हूँ। जीव आत्मा में दो
पार्ट ऑफ
पार्ट।
सुपर कॉन्शियसनेस।
प्रेमचंद जी, जीव आत्मा में दो पार्ट हैं। जीव आत्मा में जीव है और आत्मा है, और जो जीव में जब आत्मा निकल जाती है जीव मर जाता है। इतने आप मानते हैं? ये तो मानते हैं आप?
यस सर।
हाँ, बस। बाकी आपने सही कहा, कुछ गलत नहीं कहा आपने, बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने।
हमारे स्पिरिचुअलिज्म की जितनी भी बुक्स हैं वो यही कहते हैं कि जीवात्मा और आत्मा दोनों अलग अलग है। आत्मा सुपर कॉन्शियस है और जीवात्मा इंडिविजुअल सोल है। वो इंडिविजुअल सोल हर आदमी में, आप में अलग है, मेरे में अलग है, सिर्फ सब में एक है।
लेकिन वो सब आते कहां से है? जो आत्माएं हैं, जो आते कहां से है?
उस आत्मा को ही सुपर कॉन्शियसनेस बनाना है, तो फिर दो हो गए ना।
हाँ, नो, आप बहुत अच्छी तरह से कह रहे हैं, लेकिन हमें समझना है। एवरीबडी हैज टू अंडरस्टैंड इन द राइट वे, ठीक है? शिवोहम, नहीं, सही है। हाँ, ओनली कीप इन माइंड कि जीव आत्मा में आत्मा अलग नहीं है। जीव आत्मा को आत्मिक शक्ति से प्राण होता है।
नेति नेति तत्वमसि जीवात्मा ही कहती है, आत्मा सिर्फ नहीं कहती।
सिर्फ कैसे कह सकते हैं?
हाँ, सिर्फ नहीं तो फिर दो हो गई ना। फिर दो हो गई ना। जीवात्मा अलग हो गई, सिर्फ अलग हो गई, और वो जीवात्मा को ही सिर्फ बनना है।
डन, अग्रीड। शिवोहम। आत्मानंद, थैंक यू प्रेमचंद जी। आत्मानंद।
Shivam Guruji.
शिवोहम।
So I was thinking that the answer of the steps is same as the 10 steps towards awakening. So those are the steps to realize that I am SIP and everyone is a manifestation of SIP.
Actually, Atmanand, the more focus is on the term Aham Brahmasmi. So suppose today I'm reframing for the question for you. Have you realized Aham Brahmasmi?
Yeah, I have realized.
Okay. So now what have you realized?
Yeah,
When
so
you say I have realized, what have you realized?
the first realization is I am not the body.
Yeah.
The second realization is I am not the mind. The third realization is my ego is enlightened. Fourth realization is I am soul. Fifth realization is soul is a manifestation of SIP. So the sixth realization is I am a manifestation of SIP. Everyone is a manifestation of SIP. Then that's why everyone is SIP. And then we need to see, love, and serve SIP in all. And then the ultimate step is our only goal is towards moksha.
Yeah. But in between, you got that point, I am SIP. You got that
Yeah.
point at point number 8. The Aham Brahmasmi comes in that awakening, right? What
So
you're
there are two
saying.
parts to it, right, Guruji? One part is to realize that I am Brahmasmi, that is I am SIP, and also the other part that everyone is also a manifestation of SIP.
Automatically,
Automatically.
If I am SIP, then everybody's. But the second part is to live as SIP.
Correct.
So one is to be the realization, the what steps. So I like the idea what you said. These steps, obviously, these steps. It's up to step number 8, 9, and 10 is after Aham Brahmasmi, which when you start moving forward as a karma yogi, as a divine instrument, as a Jivan Mukta. But Aham Brahmasmi is something that we need to have clarity, because the world thinks I am God. But the way we talk in this call, it's not I am God. It is I am nothing. The moment we reach that state of neti nati, automatically Tattvamasi. But we can't say with arrogance. Many people say with arrogance, Aham Brahmasmi. I don't know if you have seen some videos. There are Swamis sitting and their followers are doing Abhishek for the Swami. Have you seen?
No.
Anybody has seen videos like that? The Swami is sitting and they're saying, okay, now they're doing Abhishek. How you do Abhishek for Shivling? They're doing Abhishek for the Swami. So that, according to me, is not correct. To me, it's not Aham Brahmasmi, but actually, what is the right understanding of Aham Brahmasmi? You know what?
Sorry, Guruji, what is the right?
What is the right understanding of Aham Brahmasmi? I'm leaving this one more tricky question for everybody. Let me see who can say it.
I think this is the core tenet of Advaita, right? Telling that everything is Brahman, everything is just one consciousness.
What is that in an Advaita? What do they say that in Advaita?
I mean, the word used is Brahman, but I think in our terminology, that is SIP, right? That everything is SIP.
The right understanding of Aham Brahmasmi is Prajnanam Brahma. Prajnanam Brahma means Brahman is everywhere in everything. But therefore, when the scriptures talk of this 4 Mahavakyas, the way they say Tattvamasi, I am Atma Brahma, Prajnanam Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi. I don't say like that. I say I am Neti Tattvamasi, I am Atma Brahma, Aham Brahmasmi, then Prajnanam Brahma. First you realize I am SIP, and then you realize SIP is everywhere. SIP is in everything. So that is good. Anything more, Atmanand?
No.
Thank you. Shivoham Siri. Shivoham.
Shivam Sarji.
Yes, sir.
Sarji, I have 5 steps. I don't know if I'm right. First is self-realization,
Okay.
God realization, then purification, illumination, and unification.
It's okay. The answer is not wrong. But you have to get. Ashok, Shivoham, what is Aham Brahmasmi?
I'm the Supreme, Brahma.
Means in your language, what is it?
Self.
In your language, Aham Brahmasmi means
I'm God.
Shivoham.
Shivoham.
Your name only is Shivoham.
I'm Shiva, yeah.
So Shivoham means what?
The Supreme.
It's very important for us to reach this awakening. Aham Brahmasmi, Shivoham.
Sure.
What will lead there? Where will you reach? Where will you reach? How will you reach to understand I am Shiva?
By self-realization, God realization,
That's all.
purification of
Yes,
inside.
purification comes first. First purification, then illumination, then self-realization, then God realization.
Purification, yeah.
After God realization, unification, mukti, moksha, which Prem
Yeah.
Chandji also came and said today.
Unification.
Okay, good. Shivoham, Siri. Off it for some time. Yes, Siri.
Sure. My
Sure.
answer, I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am the enlightened ego. I am soul. Soul is Sip. I am manifestation of Sip. Sip is in everywhere and everything. World is a Maya. Everything is Leela. I am nothing. Let go. Neti neti tattvamasi. Aham Atma Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. Prajnanam Brahma.
How you study such a beautiful flow? You memorize it or what?
No, it is always IS. Daily we say IS, SL. These are all daily terms now. We use in our house also. It has become a practice, this call.
No, very good. Very beautifully. What you said is very beautiful. And we have to reach that point, right? We have to only what I'm going to leave with you when we say Aham Brahmasmi, that arrogance is not like I am God. Actually, it means मैं क्या हूँ कुछ भी नहीं सब कुछ तुम ही हो प्रभु. We have
IS
to
is
reach.
the best line. That much is enough. IS. I am so this Sip. I am Sip.
That's a beautiful one. IS. It is a good book. The book itself it has become a book itself. Thank you, Siri. Sukhi, Bliko, and God's will. God's will is back, and Shiva. Sukhi,
Rohan, sir. I
Shiva.
hope in the call. I have a doubt regarding yesterday's call.
Yes.
So let me know if my answer is like, is the cause and effect the same?
How can cause and effect be the same?
Because of DNA?
See,
Because
when you say cause and effect can be ultimately the effect is nothing but the cause in a different form. What are the three tenets? What are the three tenets of law of causation? Every
having effect,
every effect has a cause.
and every without any cause, there is no effect.
Yeah, every effect has a cause. The effect is nothing but the cause in a different form. If you remove the cause, there will be no effect. But while we are clear that the effect is the cause in a different form.
We are manifestation in different form.
Exactly, we are a manifestation. So obviously the gold ring is ultimately it's not gold ring, it's gold. But when it's made into a ring, it appears as a ring. It's an effect. Ultimately, what is it? Ultimately, what you said. Ultimately, the effect is the same as the cause. Ultimately,
That is.
but it has to return to the cause. As long as you remain separate from the cause, then you appear to be the effect. Now,
Yes.
the matka looks like a matka. What is the matka? In essence, what is the matka?
The mud.
It is mitti, it is mud. The pot is nothing but mud. But as long as it's appearing as a pot, it's a pot. But if the moment you smash the pot and you make it, you put it back in, put water into it. I know some clay you can make back into mitti. Some clays are difficult because they get a different. Once they are made into probably when you put it in the oven and then it becomes brittle. Okay, we are not getting technical about it. So you got the answer. You're still asking the.
One more doubt I had
Yeah.
about omniscient. So SIP is omniscient. He knows everything, present, past, future. Now this is a little bit confusing
Why? Why it is confusing?
because SIP SIP knows everything, past, present, future. Then if we are SIP, then we are not. Means we do not know future. I had this.
See, you are, that's why you are an effect. You're not yet the cause now. When you
Correct.
become the cause, when you become the cause, when you become SIP, when you merge, when the wave becomes one with the ocean and Sukhi becomes one with Paramatma, then what will happen?
Okay, as you said, I am nothing, but when I become nothing, then it is everything. I am
No,
becoming.
no, when you unite with SIP, then as SIP, you become omniscient or you don't become omniscient.
Okay,
But
I
now
got it.
now are you omniscient? Now at Sukhi, are you omniscient? Why are
Not
you
it.
not omniscient? What is the reason you are not omniscient?
There is some still some part of mind and ego.
Yeah, you're still carrying karma. You're still living in this world. You're not yet got moksha. That's why the term moksha means liberation, means unification. Right now, the wave knows I am the ocean, but it's still a wave. When the wave becomes the ocean, then it's no more a wave. Then where's the wave? Therefore, when you start it all depends on you. If you think I am the effect, then you are not the cause. If you realize I am the effect, I will return to the cause. That means you will return back to the cause. But if you think I am not the effect, this is what Girish told you. You heard Girish telling the three answers, and then somebody else also repeated the three answers in some other way. Who repeated? So, Bliko repeated, I think. Okay, so then, it all depends on how you look at it. If the gold ring says no, I'm not a ring, I'm gold, then finished. Then you're not ring. Then you lose the attributes of a ring because you have given up the ring.
Very clear, sir. Thank you.
Okay, good, Bliko.
Shivoham, love you all.
Shivoham.
The answer is very simple, and we can give it in a different ways. One is the Neti Neti Tatvamasi. That is a step to go to the Aham Brahmasmi, right? Second
Yeah.
is self-realization to God realization. That is second answer. One is AFA to EFE. When this two step is done, you are already Aham Brahmasmi, and then the next step is you merge with the unite with the divine. And third is I can say from Dvaita to Advaita. That is a step of become Aham Brahmasmi. Because as long as I am in Advaita, I feel I am separate, you are separate, everybody is separate. There is Jagat, Jeev, and all these things. Once we know that everything is a manifestation of Shiv, so it is only one step. You are out of this sansar and you become Aham Brahmasmi. So these are the different way I can understand this. And ISIS is our very nice way to get the self-realization, which is Aham Brahmasmi. And our spiritual awakening steps are also basic things to go step by step and reach up
So
to
tell
the
me,
Buddha.
you've
I
told
think
many,
Buddha stage is Aham Brahmasmi, right? Buddha stage is Aham Brahmasmi. Buddha stage is Aham Brahmasmi.
Buddha state is Aham Brahmasmi.
Awaken.
If you yeah, it is. See, Aham Brahmasmi. So what is Aham Brahmasmi?
Aham Brahmasmi is that I am nothing but only the spark which is inside is the Brahman.
So that's also we said, na, that Aham Brahmasmi has got 3 levels.
Yeah, one,
What are
two,
the-
three, 3 steps.
What are
The
the 3 levels?
awakening, enlightenment, and liberation.
Because so if suppose you are awakened, Aham Brahmasmi, what does it mean, Bliko? If you are awakened, Aham Brahmasmi, what is the meaning?
That means you are leading to the enlightenment. You are
You are
enlightened already.
no, you're not
You are
enlightened. You're only awakened.
awakened, yeah.
So what's the difference? If you're awakened and enlightened, what's the difference?
Only the realization part. You know it,
When
you understand it. Once you realize and you leave it like that, then
I
you are.
made a chart for you all for the retreat. I made a chart for you all like this.
Mhm.
In the retreat, there's a chart for all of you. Awakened, enlightened, liberated.
Liberated.
In awakened state, I am SIP, Aham Brahmasmi. In enlightened state, I live as SIP.
Live as SIP.
And in liberated state, you become SIP. You dissolve into SIP.
Dissolve, yeah.
In enlightened state, you are the I am living as SIP. How many are there?
Yeah, there is a two still. I also still
Still.
there. Yeah. Enlightened but I is still there.
Get it? It's enlightened I, but I is still there. What happens in ultimate step? What happens, Bligo?
Ultimate I dissolve into the SIP, so that becomes one.
So where is I left?
Eh?
This is true Aham Brahmasmi. What is true Aham Brahmasmi?
No I.
This is true Aham Brahmasmi. You reach that level where you dissolve.
Nothing. You're nothing. Yeah, you're gone. Out of the
that
picture.
Is the ultimate Aham Brahmasmi. Very good. Good. Because of this conversation, we have reached the next level. Thank you. God's will and Shiva. God's will and Shiva. God's will. Shivoham, yes. God's will. Where have you been? Tell me.
Oh, I'm so sorry to miss this group. So I'd like to pay respect to all this group, very fine group.
Yes.
But I think everybody's keen to realize I am Brahma, but not many people interested to know I am nothing.
How can you become Brahman unless you become nothing?
You have to be nothing, and then you become Brahma. But you are nothing and everything. Everybody. The thing is, the ego wants to be Brahma, but the reality is, you have to begin with. You have to abandon the mind, realize consciousness. I also would like to emphasize Mumukshatua. Mumukshatua is nothing without that. This is really what's lacking, to be willing to give up the world, dedicate. It's the number one issue, and because there is death on the way, and this needs to be all brought together in one moment. Love for the Guru. So there's many steps to this, and I haven't got, there's so much there that needs to come together, and it has to be done very quickly. So these are my reflections, sir.
So that's why we are talking. What are the steps to reach that Aham Brahmasmi? You have told many beautiful steps, but ultimately, like you beautifully said, the first step is to become nothing, which we say neti neti. So naiti naiti. First of all, realize that. Without realizing neti neti, how can you become Aham Brahmasmi?
Exactly.
So actually, Aham Brahmasmi. That's why whenever I talk in a podcast, they ask me, Aham Brahmasmi, it means you are God. I say, no. When they say, I am not God. I say, you are God. I tell the podcaster, I tell the interviewer, I said, you are God. And before they can wake up, I said, we are all God. This is what the universal oneness is. The cause, missing of this oneness is the cause of all world war. If the world understands we are all Aham Brahmasmi, the world war will come to an end. How can you kill Brahman?
Exactly.
Good, very good, God's will. We miss you when you're not there. Shiva and Yogini.
Shivoham Guruji.
Shivam, Shiva.
Guruji, Aham Brahmasmi is like God is within. So the steps to realize that God is within is first is turning inward and starting the inner journey with the help of a guru, under the guidance of a guru, and with the grace of God. And with the grace of God, we'll become a divine instrument to realize that we are God.
Yeah. So basically, see, Aham means I.
Okay.
And Brahman actually means that ultimate reality. Brahman actually does not mean the word, doesn't mean God, G-O-D. Because God is got normally name, form. The word Brahman uses in Upanishads, in the Vedas, as that ultimate reality, that ultimate SIP, what we call SIP, I am SIP.
The ultimate truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ultimate truth, the ultimate power, the ultimate reality, the ultimate intelligence, whatever you call it, it's everything.
Okay.
The ultimate truth is not different from the ultimate reality, ultimate intelligence, ultimate power. It's all one.
Okay.
How have I that? Tell me, how can I be that?
By dissolving the I. I is nothing.
See, now you see how tricky this is. How tricky this is. How can I be that? Because the moment I am not that. The moment there is no I become that. That's why who was giving different ways, one way, second way, third way, fourth way, who was telling that, master? So one of the ways is from self-realization to God realization. It's very simple. The moment you go from self-realization to God realization, becomes Aham Brahmasmi. Who am I? I am that Tattva. I am that elements of the divine. I am Shiva Tattva. Immediately you say Shiva Tattva, you start thinking of Shiva. No, Shiva is not. Shiva is a Shakti. Good, Shiva. Anything else?
Guruji, they we keep on listening to that. We have to open our inner eye, closing our external eyes to travel inward.
What is the
So
inner eye? Tell me.
what exactly is inner eye? I am contemplating, which I am unable to.
Inner eye is not a physical eye. How they show Lord Shiva has eye here, correct? Sometimes
Yeah.
you're thinking, do I have to open this eye?
Yeah.
No, you don't have to open this physical eye.
Okay.
The eye is like this, Shiva. All there's a song. I don't have you're familiar with Hindi. Very often I used to sing this song. Navadwar ki ye hai nagari. This body is the door, city of 9 doors. We have 9 openings: 2 eyes, 2 nostrils, 2 ears, 1 mouth, an organ of excretion and procreation. We have totally how many doors? 9 doors. But we have to open the Dasmai Dwar. We have to open the 10th door. When we open the 10th door, that is the third eye. That's not a physical, it's not a physical door, it's not a physical eye. But you start, you are able to get an inner vision. Are you understanding?
Yeah, I'm understanding.
Yeah, the moment you get the inner vision, you don't see all the blood and the bones and all the muscles inside the body. No.
Yeah.
The moment you go inside, you see SIP. You see SIP is there everywhere.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah, got it, Guruji.
Come back with something more. Yogini and Siji. Yogini and Siji.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
My understanding is like I have to realize that I am nothing, and every kana there is the energy, which automatically it is me only. Is it right, sir?
How will you realize?
I will realize when I drop my ego and enlighten it.
What will you realize?
कि मैं ये नहीं हूँ, मैं वो हूँ.
Correct. And when will you realize that मैं ये नहीं मैं वो हूँ?
When I do that ek tattva abhyas, that neti neti tattwamasi, मैं ये हूँ ही नहीं.
अगर मैं नहीं हूँ तो मैं कौन हूँ?
मैं वो हूँ.
हाँ.
अहम ब्रह्मस्मि or Shivoham.
That is why it is called realization.
Yes.
When the sculptor is chipping in the rock, he's keeping on chip. Where the statue comes from? Where's the statue?
The stone itself, there is statue. Only thing we have to chip off the ignorance.
Correct.
Yes.
So in Aham Brahmasmi we have to bring from outside.
No, it is there. We have to realize that.
Aham Brahmasmi is in whom?
In me only. I am only Aham Brahmasmi, but I am not realizing that. No.
Only in you.
Kan mein, like everywhere, it is Brahma.
Everybody in this call is Aham Brahmasmi.
Yes.
But people in the call, some understand, some don't understand, some realize, some don't realize.
Yes. Due
So
to
this is the
ignorance.
chance.
Yeah. Thank you,
This is
sir.
the chance. Yes, Tiji. Tiji.
Shivon Guruji.
Shivam.
What I understood is we have to be free from body, mind, ego, people, possession, pleasure, maya, leela, samsar, karma, and you have to let go everything and complete surrender to God. And finally, Tattvamasi neti neti, tum ho vahi ye nahi ye nahi.
So what gets you to that point?
When you realize that I'm God, I'm Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi.
When will you realize I am God?
When you are free from all these things, when you are free from body, mind, ego,
And
when you let go,
when will you become free?
when I'm awakened, and then when I am self-realization too, when I realize.
So today, that is the big question. Today, we are trying to get to that question as to what is the step. Just now, Yogini said, Aham Brahmasmi, we are all Aham Brahmasmi. Are you Brahman or you are not Brahman?
I am Brahman.
And what about the shaitan? What about all the gundas? What about they are all Brahman? They are not Brahman.
Everybody is sick, no? Leadership is there.
How do you reach that level of? How do you reach that level of Aham Brahmasmi? That's the question.
Okay.
How? So what you're saying? No, what you're saying is correct. I'm just trying to go deeper because everybody is saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Correct. Everybody says the same thing. How do we actually jump to that point? For example, today, let me give you one more analogy. If we talk of the pole vault, we are running, we want to jump and we want to jump over the pole vault. What we have to do to jump over the pole vault?
You have to climb. You
have to leave the pole. Unless you leave that pole, you can't jump over because you are holding to the pole. So this is what we are trying to get. This world, people say Aham Brahmasmi is a big thing. Oh, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. Kya hai Aham Brahma? How can I be God? How is it possible? That is why we say even a DOG is a GOD. Do we say or we don't say?
We say.
How many people can understand this DOG is GOD? People say pagal hai, mad person. So this is the whole, we are trying today, every day we try to contemplate on a new subject. So today's subject is, Siji, if only you realize you are God, if you realize you are Aham Brahmasmi, your whole life will change. The way you live will change. You will not live the same way. Yes, you cannot live the same way. You will become different. You will be transformed. It's like when the caterpillar realizes I'm not a caterpillar, I'm a butterfly. It will not crawl. It will start flying.
Yeah, that is true.
This is where I'm trying to get you. This is where we are all trying to go today. Okay, Rumataji, thank you. Rumataji.
प्रणाम गुरुजी शिवोहम
बोलिए
गुरुजी I am safe, you are safe, and everyone is safe.
Very good.
When we realize this, then that purpose is solved. And secondly, जब 10वें द्वार खुल जाएगा, प्रभु का दर्शन हो जाएगा. So we have to go inside.
How will we go inside?
By disconnecting us from the world.
Correct. देखो अभी क्लियर हो रहा है एक पिक्चर क्लियर हो रहा है. What leads us to Aham Brahmasmi? Nothing leads us. It's about what we drop. The
Yes.
moment you drop something, you become what you already are that. Siraj, thank you. Siraj, after
Thank you,
Rumatil,
Guru.
Siraj, Ethru, Biko, Ashwin, Girishanand.
Shivam, sir.
Sure, Siraj.
So once we continue to be in consciousness, basically, and we enlighten the ego and take decisions with enlightened ego intelligence, definitely you go to that stage. And when we remove all the layers, whatever layers you said, no spiritual, we have to dig the and make the picture. So once we remove all the layers of ignorance, we go to that stage.
But everybody is saying that. But nobody has told the main problem.
So once you are in conscious, always in consciousness,
Yeah.
and when you have enlightened ego, that is, you have intellect, which decide the right path, right way of living. Then you become a divine soul. Maybe you work for the divine, and it becomes maybe very clear that you are SIP basically.
No, what you're saying is 100%. See, but today we are talking about what are the steps. What we are trying to get to that point. What are the steps? Okay, let us see.
Steps. I think everybody said no steps. 10 steps of like I'm not mind. I'm not body. That is what steps. But
But अगर ये स्टेप सब फॉलो करते सब लोग या सब लोग ब्राह्मण बन जाएंगे सब लोग भगवान बन जाएंगे.
sir, it is actually I think first stage is awakening. First of all, ignorance. Maybe 99.99%. Maybe people doesn't know the what is the purpose of life. So one is knowing the basic fundamental. That is ignorance. Then as maybe I was seeing your podcast. You need to be jagyasu. You need to have priority for going to that path. Then you should make a priority. You make a sadhana. The time frame you said. Everybody need to practice. Then only you are on the path of enlightenment. It takes time. Yes.
So today's call, everybody has given so much gyan. I think you can, but we have to put this all together. The
Practice. Yes.
gyan is there. We have to knit it. We have to knit it together. Yes,
Practice.
thank you. Esu, Bliko, Ashwin, Girish, Anand.
Yeah, Shivoham Guruji, sorry I wasn't there for 2 days. Was not
Yes.
feeling, my voice was lost. We had a viral over here in Jakarta. Guruji, what I can just express is like we are all made in the moment of a precious moment of love. That moment when there was love, we were created, right? And in our journey, we are so full of unawareness. In that unawareness, we are so aware about anyone hurting us, anyone irritating us, or we are very aware about what's happening to us. Out of that awareness, we should have that inner yearning for that love, that profound love that is us. So if you intellectually feel and you question us intellectually, it's only certain caliber people who are at that level can connect. But if you try to connect through the heart, like what you call prema yoga, I think that's more easier. Like you yearn for that lover who's actually your father, your mother, and bring your awareness to that inner calling. Maybe that's the first step.
Yeah, what you say is correct, but everybody has the yearning. But everybody who has the yearning, will they all become Aham Brahmasmi?
I'm sure we will, because you know why? Because if it's an honest yearning, mostly everyone is frustrated and creating hatred, and out of all the garbage that comes, I mean,
The
very
other day,
lucky people.
the other day I showed you all a puzzle, a puzzle, and I
Yeah,
told this puzzle nobody can open. But once you
yeah,
get that knack, the art of opening the puzzle, then anybody can open the puzzle.
yeah.
So this is how are we going to unlock? This is the challenge.
By not
Okay.
by not dwelling into all the garbage that's coming, like literally putting yourself, refraining yourself from that garbage during the day, I feel.
Good.
Okay. Okay.
Blico.
Thank you.
Yes. Blico.
Thank you.
Yes, Blico. Are you admin now? Yes, Blico.
Yeah. Apart from this subject, I have to share one thing which is very funny. Beside my house, there is a board. Be aware of God, or be aware of dog. Be aware of dog. So I thought it should be like, be aware of God all the time, as He is watching. You are under CCTV camera of His. Then you will get out of the Maya, right? You will not sink, at least.
But let's beware. Beware. You have to say from
Beware.
beware become be aware of God.
Be aware. Be aware of God, not beware of dog.
Okay, good sharing. Ashwin?
Shivam, yes, Guruji.
Yes, Shivam.
I've been listening to some of the participants, and obviously some of it was above my pay scale.
Mm.
But when you started talking about jumping the pole vault, that's when it struck me that in pole vault, you jump by throwing the pole away, which is the ego.
Mm.
And to get to this, the step to get to Brahmasmi. Brahmasmi involves deep mind purification through self-observation, through importantly witness consciousness, and that it gets you nearer to that stage.
My only challenge is that if we all know the answer, then why is it so difficult? Today in this call, we have got 20, 30, 40, 50 answers on Aham Brahmasmi, steps. Everybody is master of the steps. Then what's the problem?
The main problem is when we, click leave this Zoom call, the reality sinks in of the household, as Swamiji's or whatever. When you talk about, we get involved in our household stuff.
And you forget Aham Brahmasmi, you forget about all these things, right?
Correct. And what happens is that's when the consciousness has to start working, awareness has to start working, and you have to step back if you are going towards the wrong direction and say, look, okay, I have to live in the present and let me solve my daily task consciously and move on to that final stage. But that final stage is going to be out there. You bring it nearer by doing the right thing.
No, very interesting. So let me finish with, thank you, Ashwin. Let me hear Girish Anand and give you my perspective on this. Thank you. Girish Ananda. I'm doing lower hand and mute. Okay. Yes. It's not working here. Yes, Girish. Now I'm doing it working. Yes. No, you're not yet unmuted. You have to, you are something with your hand. Now talk.
I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am not even the soul. Then whatever is there remains. That cannot be dropped. Anything can be dropped is already dropped.
So when you say, very good, very beautiful, I am not the body, I am not the mind. Let me tell you one thing. I got to know Aham Brahmasmi 25 years back. Why did it take me 25 years after that? Because it was only after 25 years I sat with the Guru. It was only after 25 years I sat with the Guru, and the Guru gave me the spark. The Guru was able to give me a spark. I don't know if anybody specifically mentioned this today, because they say you cannot be Aham Brahmasmi, cannot, without a Guru. Because what you say beautifully, I am not the body, I am not the mind. When I went for Dada Sadhana camp 25 years book back, the title of that camp was Tattvamasi. And I was saying, Ye kya tattvamasi, kya tattva. I could not even pronounce it. How many people you go out of this call and talk to people on Tattvamasi, Aham Brahmasmi? How many people understand the meaning? And understanding on Google is very easy. You put Aham Brahmasmi in Google, it will tell you, I am ultimate reality. What does it mean? What does it mean? So I got the awakening only because of my Guru. I got the awakening because my Guru, who knows the formula, what my Guru told me? My Guru gave me a formula: man minus self equals God. God plus self equals man. After my Guru gave that formula, it took me 6 months. It took me 6 months because I was sitting and looking at that formula, looking at that formula, looking at that formula. We all are God. Even the Daku in this world is God. But the problem is nobody knows. Nobody is able to realize. Aham Brahmasmi, everybody, you go and tell anybody who has learned Shastra. Girish, you go and tell somebody, they know, all the people who know, read Upanishads, they know meaning of Aham Brahmasmi. Anybody who has read Upanishads will tell you Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi, Aham Brahmasmi. They will tell. What is real Aham Brahmasmi? Bliko, what is real Aham Brahmasmi? When you are able to see Sip in all, when you are able to love Sip in all, when you are able to serve Sip in all. Otherwise, what is the Aham Brahmasmi? It is, if you are really God, you have to walk like a God, you have to talk like a God. In reality, you are God. We are all God. The test. So today, who spoke of the 3 levels? Was it Atmanand or who? The 3 levels. You talked of being awakened, being enlightened. Bliko spoke. So the point is, anybody can say Neti Neti Tattvamasi. Anybody can say. When will that sink in our head? When it will go into our head? When will we be transformed? How much are you transformed? Forget about whatever we've been speaking so many days on the call, right? What change has it made in your life? Are you able, when you meet somebody, are you able to say Namaskar? Let me tell you what happened to me over the last few months when I travel in a plane. When I travel in a plane, when I go into the toilet is dirty. You go to a plane, is your toilet clean? When you go to the plane, the toilet seat is dirty, the sink is dirty, it's common. When I go to the toilet now, the first thing I do is I clean the toilet. I wipe it and I clean it. But after I use the toilet, I clean it again. Why do I clean it again? Because the next person coming is Sip. The next person coming is Sip. If you can reach that level of consciousness, that is Aham Brahmasmi consciousness. When you are able to be honest, when you are able to accept, we are not able to accept. We are not able to accept. Something goes wrong. We are not able to forgive. We are not able to forget. Don't just say neti neti. Neti neti saying is very easy. Even a kid, even a 4-year-old child, you teach neti neti main ye nahi hu. A 4-year-old child can sing. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am the divine soul. Put that into action. So today I'm going one step ahead, and I'm telling you what steps will lead to the realization of Aham Brahmasmi. The realization of Aham Brahmasmi, when you act, what's the meaning of realization of Aham Brahmasmi? What's the meaning? When you actually become Brahman. How often we get angry? We get angry or we don't get angry? How often we get irritated at somebody? There's fear, there's worry, there's stress, there's anxiety, there's regret, there's shame, there's guilt, all these things. Anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, there's pride, there's greed, there's selfishness. So, my dear friends, the practical aspect of life, the practical aspect is, are we able to live that? Not talk that. Talking that is not realizing Aham Brahmasmi. It is, okay, you're away. Okay, malum hai, I know. What I know I am not body, I am not mind, I am soul, soul is SIP. I know. What is the use if you know? Live as SIP. Live that Aham Brahmasmi. When you are able to live that Aham Brahmasmi, then only you will be able to realize what? ISIS. Dear Lord, you have hidden yourself in each one of us. Each Atma is Paramatma. Every Jiva is none other than you. Then why are we so lost? We know Neti Neti Tattvamasi. Why are we not able to live as Hari Om Tat Sat? Why are we not able to live as Shivoham, 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 Shivoham? We know it. Everybody in this call knows it. I can tell you in this call, 100 people know Neti Neti Tattvamasi. 100 people in this call know Aham Brahmasmi. 100 people in this call know it. We have to live it. When we live it, it's like you climbing a step. When do you climb the step? You climb the step only when you leave the previous step. If your feet are on the previous step, you don't climb the next step. If you want to climb the next step, you have to let go of the lower self. And that's when I realized it was my guru. Because I was not willing to listen to my guru for some long time. For a long time, oh, no. My guru will be saying ABC, I'm listening XYZ. Guru's talking ABC, I'm listening. Guru's talking English, I'm listening in Hindi. When I was really able to follow my master, and my master made me realize, you are nothing. You are nothing. One day this body which you are adorning, one day this body will return to dust. Then what? Then you will come back. Again you will come and you will go, and you will come and you will go. Aham Brahmasmi, we are all Brahman. My dear friends, we are all Brahman. It needs sadhana. That's why this Zoom call every day at 8. Every day at 8. It keeps on hitting one nail, one more nail, one more nail. Keep on banging one by one nail. nail by nail by nail. Like I said, chipping the rock, chipping the rock, chipping the rock. Ultimately, the statue is inside the rock. We have to chip it, chip it, chip it, chip it, chip it, chip it, chip it. And if you don't have the right sculptor to chip it, if you chip it in the wrong way and you break the rock, your statue is gone. You can't get back the statue. We must learn how to chip it, where to chip, how to overcome the ignorance and reach that state of Aham Brahmasmi. With folded hands, I bow down to you.